sun rays bouncing off of your face, lighting up this whole place. No haze, no way, no way, no shade gonna get in the way of this healing feeling, babe. You take the reins away. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it's the same with you. Wednesday through the weekend, yeah, the sky is always blue and I'm with you. The sky is always blue and I'm with the sky is always blue and my taste is the weight that you taste when you're keeping me awake for days and days and days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it's the same with you. Wednesday through the weekend, yeah, the sky is always blue. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it's the same with you. Wednesday through the weekend, yeah, the sky is always blue and I'm with you. The sky is always blue and I'm with you. The sky is always blue and I'm with
I set upon the sea to search for phantom sails from tales my mum told me. A ghostly galleon filled with gold, she sails alone. No crew nor captains guiding and can tame the one the sailors call the shadow. Sun and horizon met, I weighed the anchor, hoisted sails, my course was set. My cutthroat crew conspiring with the stars our guide. They point the way through perils fraught and lead us to the one they call the shadow. None can tame the one the sailors call the shadow. Lean left, hard right, hold tightly to her helm, she'll try to drown you just for spite. Heave ho, till first light, she'll give a fight to all who try to claim the shadow. None can tame the one the sailors call the shadow. A mighty tempest grew, the banshee cried, turned back, but our resolve was true. We pointed bow ahead and shouted, we'll break through. The jaws of hell can't hold us back, there's nothing that can keep us from the shadow. The winds blew stronger still, the ocean raged against us, tried to break our will. The sirens in the water thirsty for the kill, our vessel reeling to and fro to bear us to the one they call the shadow. None can keep us from the one they call the shadow. Lean left, hard right, hold tightly to her helm, she'll try to drown you just for spite. Heave ho, till first light, she'll give a fight to all who try to claim the shadow. None can tame the one the sailors call the shadow. As thunder split the sky, the lightning drew a shape beyond the tempest sigh. A chill ran through me spine as legend came alive. A fast I cried, all hands, as we prepare to take the one they call the shadow. All hands! As we approached her shell, the skies went silent, seas went calm as if by spell. No signs of fight or flight were in her, all was well, until I tried to take her helm. Her rigging came alive. She hung my crew before me eyes. She stole my sight and cursed me captain of the shadow. She took my eyes and cursed me captain of the shadow. Lean left, hard right, steer clear of her. I fear she'll eat your soul, she'll take your life. Heave ho, till first light. She'll claim the souls of those who try to tame the shadow. None can tame the one the sailors call the shadow. None can tame the one the sailors call the shadow.
All rise for the man you're meeting.
He is the hand you're needing. I am the snake from Eden. Don't you know my name?
I've got a three-piece suit and a shiny perfect smile.
My dear,
What's your pursuit? I'll coach you several miles.
mama, I'm so sorry. I've grown into a man, and that man's killed you. He's killed you with his own bare hands. Daddy, don't you see me? Boys all know my name. My nails are drenched with blood from shaking hands to win the game. We own you. We own you.
Sign in black Sharpie on 7-Eleven.
Awkward, awkward, awkward.
And I just can't see me clear. Ruin my tomorrow and sweeten my today. And God made the decision, but the serpents always pay.
We own you. We own you.
I took a left onto a street where somebody loved me. I slipped into a puddle and woke up in your bathtub a couple years ago. And at the moment you love someone, do you begin to destroy them? Wasn't it time that was forgotten and shattered 8 ways? And the loneliness, so I carry it all. Oh, I carry it, carry it, carry it all.
It's 3 a.m. and I'm so fucking done with everybody getting wasted, with everybody making friendships, faking. The Reaper hangs around. He knows all the lies you've been saying, and everybody's gonna face it. The lights go out. 1, 2, 3, raise your glass if you feel like a freak. Guess I am the only one here. 4, 5, 6, oh, everybody's getting high, pretending and faking their lives, but nobody cares if you die. Playtime is over, cause the Reaper has gone now. I'm not the monster, but everybody's getting wasted, everybody's fucking fake. Lately, monster, but everybody's getting wasted. When all my friends are gone, maybe I should let the beast out. Maybe I should let the beast out. Maybe I should let the beast out. All my friends are gone. Maybe I should let the beast out. Maybe I should let the beast out. Maybe I should let the beast out. All my friends are dead.
I'm not the monster, monster. Well, everybody's getting wasted, everybody's fucking fake lately. Monster, monster. Well, everybody's getting wasted when all my friends are dead. Maybe I should let the beast out. Maybe I should let the beast out. Maybe I should let the beast out. All my friends are dead. Maybe I should let the beast out. Maybe I should let the beast out. Maybe I should let the beast out. All my friends are dead. Call me a catastrophe, yeah, probably leaving out your sleep, so don't bother me, huh? Did you really think you can do better than me? Better than me, I'm the only one holding the peace. I cannot tell you how hard it is. Maybe I should let the beast out. Maybe I should let the beast out. Maybe I should let the beast out. Beast out. Monster, 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 monster. Beast out. Monster, 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 monster. Maybe I should let the beast out. Beast out. Maybe I should let the beast out.
I'm barely awake, already discarding the negative to save a place for the final words that we'll share. If this is the end, let's end how we started, with glasses high and double life for whatever life has prepared. It's been several years, but the stories are raging like wine. On a souvenir from a moment recorded in time. I still see us here, but we're fading like ghosts in the distance. One final toast before we disappear. I circled the date to serve as reminder that time is short and barrels forth as we headed exit agree. There's some that I'll see and some that I'll find were just temporary, thoughts that are no longer serving a need. It's been several years, but the stories are raging like wine. On a souvenir from a moment recorded in time. I still see us here, but we're fading like ghosts in the distance. One final toast before we disappear. It's been several years, but the stories are raging like wine. On a souvenir from a moment recorded in time. I still see us here, but we're fading like ghosts in the distance. One final toast before we disappear.
watching everybody, but nobody's watching me. I'm binging every show, but I just want my empty day. I'm so out of touch. What the fuck is going on? Those are right inside my wall, keeps me from getting any sleep. I'm running out of pills to mitigate my ADD. I'm not really lost, but that's how it feels. And I'm left with no escape on a path that goes unpaved. Why is everyone in motion while I'm stuck here waiting for another shot, another opportunity? As soon as I get over the social anxiety, there's nowhere that I can get away from me. Though it may seem all so obvious, it never was to me. I hired a psychologist, she told me that at least there's somewhere that I can get away from me. I'm a face without a name, and I'm fading away. Wanted a starry role, but I think I'm just an extra messing through. These cracks are opening, exposing all the roots. No matter where I go, they'll always be there too. Close your eyes are opening. You'll see me first of anything. Take a little time before you speak to me. I know the next thing you will say is from a place of honesty. Try to show a little bit of empathy. If what you want is a war, I'll be the same annoying asshole that I was before. I know time is running short. Please take the closing argument for what it's worth. Oh, it's the price of better news. Oh, sometimes I think things through. Take all day for myself and accept every bit of abuse. Too soon for so long. Out and far away again, everything seems dissonant with the added feeling of banality. I know you can't believe I'd say something so absurd as the truth, though you knew it anyway. What's done and what's gone is the definition of what it's become. What was right, what was wrong, never really mattered much to anyone. Oh, it's the price of better news. Oh, sometimes I think things through. Take all day for myself and accept every bit of abuse. Too soon for so long. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what to say. You've been digging your heels in. I've been drifting away. What a rush to attention is when there's little else to do. Guess I never quit looking for something shiny and new. I figured out what the problem is, and it's not what you think. You can blame all the alcohol song that's repeating somewhere deep in my brain. Can't remember the lyrics, can't remember the name, but I know it forever will remind me of you. Every end, the beginning, every story, the truth. Guess that's why we're both looking for something shiny and new. You're the result of everything I say, the payer of every debt I take. I'll keep you well hidden and tell you you're safe. It's best to not make sound. You'll say things that I don't wanna hear. You'll show me the things that I must fear. I'll keep you at distance and tell you you're near. The worst of both worlds. I'm on and awakened by the sound. Every night I'm just trying to drown you out. Must be something I've done for you to talk to me that way. Meant to be a collaboration. You're the target and me invisible. I will bury my head and hope we both will be alright. Can you get me through tonight? I'm the vinegar that'll heal your wounds. Our reflections staring back at you. I'll drown you in comfort and keep you confused. You'll see me someday. I'm on and awakened by the sound. Every night I'm just trying to drown you out. Must be something I've done for you to talk to me that way. Meant to be a collaboration. You're the target and me invisible. I will bury my head and hope we both will be alright. Can you get me through tonight? You're the result of everything I say, the payer of every debt I take. I'll keep you well hidden and tell you you're safe. You'll see me someday. I'm on and awakened by the sound. Every night I'm just trying to drown you out. Must be something I've done for you to talk to me that way. Meant to be a collaboration. You're the target and me invisible. I will bury my head and hope we both will be alright. Can you get me through tonight? Always had another place to go. Recently I haven't been so sure. Wish that I could tell them everything, but there's a price for everything we learn. We're isolated, always waiting for a situation that'll never come. Enchanted by the promise of a war to keep us all from slowly going numb.
time. Stayed true to every word. I tried to stay the course, got lost at every turn. So many wasted years, so many lessons learned. Just like the saying goes, fool me, you can't get fooled again. Here we go again, I'm staring at the world from outside in. I wish that everyone could see this way. Just look how the horizon looks so flat. How can you be so poor and get so fat? They always just complain, but not like me. My problems are all real. I've given all my time, stayed true to every word. I tried to stay the course, got lost at every turn. So many wasted years, so many lessons learned. Just like the saying goes, fool me, you can't get fooled again. Seen it all, if you've seen it once. I don't wanna just pretend that this is good enough. We've been up before and face down in debt. There's so many things remembered that I'd rather just forget. Let's assume we've got nowhere to go. We just wandered off for all they know. Let's consider what might happen when this all goes away and we're both left waiting. Simple repetition is a habit when it stays long enough to take control. Waiting for a reason to get up and walk away, it's just waiting after all. Let's pretend that one of us is strong enough to leave any moment, because this is a moment we could choose to be falling forward.
not the first time we're meeting like this. Another in a long line, you're still oblivious. Think it's just a craving and not an illness. Still repeating, always forget. I will always follow you. You will never know. I'm a step away. Like a finish line, you stumble through, and here we go again. A cycle that'll never end. There's one stop till I am in control. Your skin and scars will always tell the truth of another life you've lived through. So when I say go, I want you run so far, so fast, but still always a part of you. When the time is right, you'll hear me calling. There's one stop till I am in control. Your skin and scars will always tell the truth of another life you've lived through. So when I say go, I want you run so far, so fast, but still always a part of you. When the time is right, you'll hear me singing.
I don't recognize anything around here. Maybe I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Hey Julia, you and I have always moved in parallel. Never really knew you, but what I can tell, it isn't gonna end well for you, Julia. I read your words, crumpled and abandoned, but the universe gave a helping hand, and now for all it's worth, there's someone out there looking for you, Julia. So I'll grab the straws like they're puzzle pieces, on and on goes the mystery. I can't imagine whatever really happened to you, Julia. I walked away, nothing really lasted for me anyway. From a distance now I see the disarray. I couldn't let it end there for us, Julia. I know through the haze there's a trail unseen. I can see your face faded like a dream, but I can't imagine whatever really happened to you, Julia. So I'll grab the straws like they're puzzle pieces, on and on goes the mystery. I can't imagine whatever really happened to you, Julia.
these walls again. The colors are all faded black and blue. They tumble down now and then, but this time feels more permanent. I fill them with everything collected over us so many years, displayed like a history museum no one ever visits. Anything can be solitaire if you play it on your own. I live the life of a millionaire, all with better rent alone. So much I wanna see, just gazing to find the key to this old abandoned door. I'm roaming the halls again. There used to be an exit somewhere near. It all looks so different and smaller every passing minute. Anything can be solitaire if you play it on your own. I live the life of a millionaire, all with better rent alone. So much I wanna see, just gazing to find the key to this old abandoned door. Anything can be solitaire if you play it on your own. I live the life of a millionaire, all with better rent alone. So much I wanna see, just gazing to find the key to this old abandoned door. Was it up and never run? Another game I never won. I think there was something I had to do, something else, somewhere new. Hit the mark, then drop the ball. I missed the jump, but nailed the fall. Please stop me if you've heard this one before, and pull me from under this waterfall. I'm in a memory I can't escape anymore. A montage full of all my worst mistakes. Want some more? I hear the promise that you're offering. Thanks, but no. I think the price is just too high for me, but something tells me I could be persuaded.
9, 8, 7, 6. Get ready. Fight.
Lit the match, it never burned. I took the class, but never liked it. Must have been signs that I missed before, showing ways out of this waterfall. I'm in a memory I can't escape anymore. A montage full of all my worst mistakes. Want some more? I hear the so much to see. Hidden behind the ordinary, what do the symbols mean? Is there a puzzle to decipher? Somebody else should lead. Might you be someone who could tell me those awful things I'm buying? Will you walk me through your darkest dreams? I'm followed by the empty stands. It's an unanswered way. Accept this invitation as a guest of honor. Tell me those awful things I'm buying. Will you walk me through your darkest dreams? I'm followed by the empty stands. It's an unanswered way. Accept this invitation as a guest of honor. Everyone take their place.
We used to sit and watch the waves break over Rockaway. I never thought that I'd crash out and watch you walk away. I tried to love you, but I lost you, baby, I'm down bad. Hard to admit you were the best time that I ever had. Ooh, life goes on, the world keeps turning around. And a moment in the sun, it feels a little colder now. When I see you around, I don't wanna talk about the weather. And I heard you're doing better. Moved in with some asshole from God knows wherever. So we talk about the weather when I see you around. Now I'm a ghost around this town and you're a phantom limb. I feel you everywhere I go, rent free under my skin. You're like the heartbeat of this city, babe. We're all just living in, and I'm still listening. And when I see you around, I don't wanna talk about the weather. And I heard you're doing better. Moved in with some asshole from God knows wherever. So we talk about the weather when I see you around. When I see you around, I don't wanna talk about the weather. You don't ask about the band, and I won't ask you how you've been, 'cause we just might fall back in. So we talk about the weather. And when I see you around, I don't wanna talk about the weather. Yeah, I heard you're doing better. Moved in with some asshole from God knows wherever. So we talk about the weather when I see you around. When I see you around.
pretend.
state of me is coming to an end. Seeing your eyes beneath your hair. When I'm thinking of you, thinking of me. There's just no way that I could watch you leave me. How am I supposed to turn away like you're not there? Everything I do for you seems pointless, is pointless. the phantom in your room with no intent on leaving soon, and you're still not even sure just how I got here. Another ghost that's in your bed that you wish you could leave for dead. Ain't no magic word can make me disappear. Now that room, it starts to dim. Set the mood for sets in. Now we're passed out on the floor of your apartment, with every single bone inside. It passed you up and slipped you by, but we're all bound to end up back to where we started. Yeah, make no mistake, I'll break you down. Shout it around town. I'm not what you want, but I'm exactly what you need. Take a bite and feel satisfaction guaranteed. I'm your sunshine, whoa. I'm gonna burn down your parade. I'm a shooting star that wish you never made. Wanna take a leap of faith. You wanna do this face to face, and like an animal, the instinct's taking over. There ain't nothing to debate below this purgatory state. The city lights will drown you out in the exposure. And now that room, it starts to dim. Set the mood for once it's in, and now we're passed out on the floor of your apartment. Every single one inside, it passed you up and slipped you by, but we're all bound to end up back to where we started. Yeah, make no mistake, I'll break you down. Shout it around town. I'm not what you want, but I'm exactly what you need. Take a bite and feel satisfaction guaranteed. I'm your sunshine, whoa. That wish you never made. This world is what you need, where the monsters roam and the demons all feed. Relax, don't you look so weary. It's all only temporary. We roam and sing along while the choir joins in, singing aberrant song. Yeah, we bite, it's a little bit scary. The pain's only temporary. I'm not what you want, but I'm exactly what you need. Take a bite and feed your satisfaction guaranteed. I'm not what you want, but I'm exactly what you need. Take a bite and feed your satisfaction guaranteed. No, I'm your sunshine, whoa. I'm gonna burn down your parade. I'm a shooting star that wish you never made. Wish you never made.
Finally, we can relate. Now we're side by side, this is me. I knew all along we'd find some way to communicate. fall apart. Stay with your heart and always take it with you from the start. Don't fall apart. Stay with your heart. Don't fall apart. Stay with
I could tell that there was something different. I could see that there was something wrong. Took a walk to clear my head back through a place that I used to belong. There's the room that I used to inhabit. I could see a shadow facing round. So familiar when it comes in focus, past in the present undone. How dare you show your face? How are you so indifferent? Don't you know we're both the same? When the troubles start to always fade away. I keep walking past the same old mirror. I can tell this time that something's off. Thought I buried you a little deeper, but nothing that's buried is gone. How dare you show your face? How are you so indifferent? Don't you know we're both the same? When the troubles start to always fade into another place. Not gone, but always listening. Don't you know we're both the same? When the troubles start to always fade away.
Straight up, I don't wanna come off as rude. I just wanna tell you the truth. I get tired of repeating myself, and I don't wanna be your bad news. Sick of always being confused. Why can't we just all grow the fuck up and tell me what it takes to be happy? Cause every day I keep on throwing away all the words that I say. Tell me what it takes to be happy, cause I just wanna know. Can I just grow the fuck up? Cause I always wonder now, if I was someone else, would it matter? Cause I fucking doubt it. Sometimes I worry that my thoughts are better than reality. If I was someone else, if I was someone else, would it matter? Cause I fucking doubt it. Sometimes I worry that my dreams are better than reality. Lately the years keep on passing by me daily. My God, it freaks me out to watch my parents grow older, over and over. I'm scared I'll never be the one who takes the time to live in the present. That peace of mind is so hard to find. I don't know where I'm going, but I know that I'm learning how to love, how to live, and how to grow the fuck up. Cause I always wonder now, if I was someone else, would it matter? Cause I fucking doubt it. Sometimes I worry that my thoughts are better than reality. If I was someone else, if I was someone else, would it matter? Cause I fucking doubt it. Sometimes I worry that my dreams are better than reality. If I was someone else, if I was someone else, would I even admit myself? If I was someone else, if I was someone else, would I have the guts to exist? I always wonder now, if I was someone else, would it matter? Cause I fucking doubt it. Sometimes I worry that my thoughts are better than reality. If I was someone else, if I was someone else,
blades and a soul made of steel. Tied to a cross, refusing to kneel, he found a captain and follows him now. Their goals united by vow.
She mapped out the seas with a tremble and grin, stealing from pirates to pay for her kin. Then came a laugh and a fistful of light. He freed her and gave back her fight.
He spoke of giants and battles he'd won, a coward in jest, always ready to run. The captain just grinned and said, give it a try. So he boarded the ship with the stars in his eyes. They sail with ghosts in the sails and fire in their wake, led by a smile no storm could break. A crew of the fallen, the fierce and the free, not by decree, but bound by a dream. A chef with a lighter and hands made to feed, who bowed to no king, but served those in need. He dreamed of a sea where all flavors unite, and followed the man who believed he just might.
Born with a gift that made others flee, he stitched up his heart to silence the beast. Then came a voice wild and sure as the sea, you're one of us now, come follow me.
She read through ruins with blood on her hands, a child tormented by elite commands, till a boy simply asked if she wanted the sun, and she found a place to belong to someone. They sail with ghosts in the sails and fire in their wake, led by a smile no storm could break. A crew of the fallen, the fierce and the free, not by decree, but bound by a dream. He shaped their dream with bolts and brass, steel in his hands and a heart built to last.
From silence he rose with a crown made of song, a soul once split but the rhythm stayed strong.
He steered through war with the sea in his veins, a shield for his captain through fire and chains. They sail with ghosts in the sails and fire in their wake, led by a smile no storm could break. A crew of the fallen, the fierce and the free, not by decree, but bound by a. They sail with ghosts in the sails and